We've had this relationship with VIPRE for the better part of a decade. Our techs got turned on to the virtues of VIPRE, and they suggested to the sales folks that we look at the product line. We made that connection with VIPRE, and from the very beginning, the folks at VIPRE brought to us the sales information we needed, the technical information, the training, and then finally, the technical support after the fact is what's probably the most important thing. We have nearly 50 employees, and we really are an MSP. We grew up as a value-added reseller, selling hardware and software, but as times changed, we morphed into a more managed service company, and VIPRE obviously is one of our tools that we manage our client base with that help clients raise productivity and lower costs. Right now we have nearly 160 clients running VIPRE and probably about 8,000 different endpoints that we protect, so it's a huge part of our business and continues to grow year over year.
Number one, I always suggest VIPRE endpoint protection. That has the full boat of antivirus, active protection, email protection, and also device control, which I'm starting to really get into and like. Once we install VIPRE, it's like night and day. It rips out all kinds of junk off the computers. The computers run faster, management's happier, less little problems and glitches going on.
VIPRE is the #1 product standalone AV that we sell.
When we understood that VIPRE was coming out with a product for the cloud, it certainly was exciting. It went hand in hand with the other things that we were doing, Office 365, for example, migrating servers to the cloud, so it made great sense. So it was just another managed service offering that we could provide to our client base to help alleviate some of their costs and help raise their productivity.
I like the idea of the cloud-based solution because you're no longer managing that console on site. You're no longer having to update that console. I think it's easier for end users to get in and use rather than try to teach somebody how to get into their domain controller and manage it that way. The cloud solution gives us the opportunity to manage those clients in a better way for less resources on local servers, and I think more visibility to the end users.
As our client base has migrated from on-prem servers and hardware and software to the cloud, we've had to offer both solutions, and certainly VIPRE offers us the latitude and the flexibility to provide a solution no matter what the client needs and wants. They both afford us the opportunity to manage our client base so that we know if there's issues going on within their environment. So it's a big part of our business, both types of installations. VIPRE offers a more competitive solution with certainly more value.
VIPRE is very easy to install or replace another antivirus with. That's one of the reasons we recommend VIPRE is remove another competing antivirus from the computers and install itself. So it's very intelligent, I think, in the way it detects a higher level threat. Even though it may not be in a definition file, it still can detect its behavior and stop it. Well, I had a customer just last week that called me and said, well, I clicked on this link in an email and I know it was a bad link, it came up with a bad web page, but VIPRE popped up and said we blocked this process. Later on, looking at the logs, sure enough, VIPRE blocked it, clearly said it was this kind of cryptolocker virus, and it wouldn't let it run.
I would say other MSPs out there that are looking for alternative solutions or a complete forklift change, VIPRE certainly is that company to consider. Number one, from a sales perspective, from a training perspective, then from a technical support perspective, VIPRE is second to none, and I would wholeheartedly recommend that any MSP look at VIPRE as their main solution.